Good evening, ballers. Welcome to the 53rd episode of the Stepback,
Sir.
Mark Eaton edition.
Okay.
It's your host, Leon Tompkins, my main man, Jacob Moses, here Friday night. Real sad Friday night for
Yeah.
those, DMX fans and just music alike. Really rough day. But, we had a good week of basketball and
Mhm.
Final Four and, you know, takeover. The Nets showing who's boss. So, how was your week, bro?
I was dragged actually. Well, no, it was actually well. I mean, it dragged, but then had a few good things going on at work. Then you know how it goes. Then hearing the passing DMX. I mean, when we grew up growing up, we that's what we heard. He had so much passion for life and the game, pretty much. And it's weird. It's just another one taken from us. But this one hurt. Like celebrity deaths, they didn't really hit you, but this one, cause you heard the guy so much, and it's kind of part of your childhood.
Hmm.
Just everything he made, from starting flushing my flesh, blood of my blood. You know, X is coming. I mean, just party up. I mean, it's classic slipping. It's really weird, man. This one it really hurt. I got my shirt on from X. You always in our heart. You know what it is. Rough Riders forever. Um, but like you said, basketball was pretty great. Baylor, like I said, defense wins championships. That's what happens. Um, Nets doing their thing. No, this is not. I'm not converting. No, the black and white. No, don't get it twisted. I'm from BK, but it ain't that serious. um, but yeah, I'm doing well though. Hope everything's well down there in the city. Place to be. Also got my first COVID shot, so and I didn't die. I'm still,
Oh, you
still out here.
still living. You're still strong.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
I'm
What's up?
still standing. I'm still strong. That's what's up, bro.
Hmm. Thank you.
But no, we're good down here. Like I said, the Nets, Kevin Durant came back, so all that went well. Facing the Lakers tomorrow on TV, so long work week. So
For what? Should have canceled that right there. Soon as LeBron AD when it's cancel it. Don't even show it. Shellacking.
I mean, looking what they did to the Pelicans the other night, it's gonna be a murder scene. But yeah, so we left off last Saturday night. First, it was the ladies in the Final
Hmm.
Four. They were good, but the we ended up watching the UCLA Gonzaga game, and that was by some by some accounts one of the greatest college games ever. You know, uh, Jalen Suggs,
Hmm.
future star in the NBA, hit a bank shot at half court, and stood on the table like D Wade, and Zags go to the championship game. It was a damn good game to go into overtime. UCLA played well. Juzang man of the tournament. We go from playing, beating Michigan State, and in the Final Four, just a shot away from going to the championship game.
Hmm.
Where do you put that game in your realm of college basketball?
It's in top 10 and maybe top five because that was just great, and especially the ending. You always look at how good the game is in a whole, but the ending, it always got to have that suspense, and you can't go wrong with a buzzer beater. You can't
No.
you can't go wrong with it. I mean, it's definitely up there top 10 for me. We had the whole discussion in the group. Ballers Life, check that out, guys, if you haven't. But whether you cut or the start, Suggs shot, or Jenkins from who the hell did
Oh,
they play?
Chris Jenkins,
Chris Jenkins, yep.
Villanova.
Villanova, or Christian Laettner, all you haters. I ain't never cutting Christian Laettner. F y'all. Pass, the catch, the turnaround, the shot. Man, it was a lot going on there. Y'all cutting him. Y'all Duke haters. Y'all make me sick. But no, it's just great to have another moment, man. That's what we watch the game for. We always want that special moment, the one shining moment. It also it doesn't mean when it does mean winning the championship, but it can happen before the championship game. And hey, but I loved it though. That shot is that game was up there. I'm sorry, just the back and forth going to OT, doing that. Yeah, it got to be at least. No, I'll give it top five.
Yeah, I ranked that shot probably second. I do hate Leitner. That Duke Carolina bias is real, so don't
That's
get that
facts.
twisted. But I do. I always put the Jenkins shot
Hmm.
ahead of it because it was for the title, and you got the confetti and
Hmm.
the whole celebration afterwards. But if we're being realistic, I mean Leitner's two. You could probably put Leitner one because like you said, the pass, the full court length pass, the turnaround, and the difficulty of the shot is just in and of itself. That's probably number one. But I mean, for the magnitude of that game, it's high up there. But Suggs, with his superstardom, future
Hmm.
superstardom, and just the Cinderella team against the undefeated team to keep their season alive,
Hmm.
and like he knew it as soon as it left his hand, it was good. I,
Oh
I
yeah.
thought it was good too.
Oh, absolutely. I saw it. I'm like, oh, you're going, oh. But yeah, it was good, man. It was, man. I'll take that every single year, man. I really would. But that kid is gonna be something. Hopefully, he got popped stuff and he dropped. The Knicks can get him. Sorry. I mean, hey, we've seen it all in all sports, man. They say some dumb. I don't want him. They drop down a little bit, but nah, that kid is ready, man. You got a lot of kids like we saw Cade Cunningham's, Garza, Suggs, here from Illinois there.
Dementia, yeah.
Yeah, him and CB, whatever his name is.
Oh,
I hate
Colburn.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
Coburn. Excuse me. I was gonna call him back, but I
Oh
had to.
yeah, yeah, yeah. We hear you.
Good
Yeah,
save.
we
Good
got.
save. Go Mariano there. No, but yeah, that was kind of wild. But you see a lot of guys, and plus you're gonna see a lot of guys under the radar that actually become stars. Like we never heard of a Luca, but well, you knew Luca was gonna like good coming out of your league, but you just didn't know he was gonna be this good. I think you see a few guys in this, which we have a deep draft, and like I said, the ending was perfect. Best offense, best defense, and what wins championships? Defense. Well, except for the Nets because they ain't got no defense and they might just run and rough shot through everybody.
I'm gonna get into that later because the Nets is gonna prove some people wrong. But you were dead on about Baylor and their defense,
Thank
and
you.
they were all over Gonzaga.
Hmm.
Uh, you know, UCLA had to play a perfect game to win. They almost
Hmm.
did, but Baylor has that lock you down defense. Davion Mitchell, Jared Butler, two stars in the league, future
Hmm.
3-and-D guys. Mitchell himself is a, a potential lottery pick. So we didn't see the Gonzaga Baylor regular season matchup we were supposed to see
Hmm.
because of COVID, but uh, the title game was a complete snooze fest. It was over after halftime. And congrats to Baylor. I had them nowhere near the championship game in my bracket. Uh,
I don't
for
remember
their
what I had them.
tendency to completely choke and crumble under pressure. I didn't
Hmm.
think they'd do it, but hell, that's why you play the games. That's why it's March Madness. And congrats to Baylor and Scott Drew.
For real. I actually had them. Yeah, I had them losing to Wisconsin. So it proved me wrong. But like I said, I thought Wisconsin was just gonna be one of those teams, but like defense wins championships. I knew they matched up perfectly against Gonzaga. It was just they taken if they wanted. They played aggressive enough. They locked the right kids down, and we saw the ending of it. But
And,
it was a beat down.
yeah, and goes to show you, again, the perfect season is foiled. you
Hmm.
know, Gonzaga went all this way. Everybody's gonna remember 31-1. You lose in the
Hmm.
title game. You're like the New England Patriots of college basketball,
Or
right?
the Golden State Warriors. It ain't worth the thing if you ain't got that ring. Hashtag MJeff. Shout out to Felipe Malicio again.
Yeah. Congrats to Baylor. They did their thing, and another really really interesting Final Four series, the ladies.
Mm-hmm.
Congrats to Stanford over Arizona. But before that, Arizona knocking out UConn. And again, defense defense is just the name of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Taking out a high-powered UConn team and Page and all their star power, Cunning, like Westbrook.
Mm-hmm.
So UConn loaded. Gino losing again uh, in the in the semifinals. So Adia Barnes and Ari McDonald just
Mm-hmm.
really put on a show this tournament. But shout out to Stanford. Haley
Yes.
Jones named most outstanding player, and
Mm-hmm.
it was a back and forth game until the final shot where McDonald, you know, triple teamed, you know, pulled her best Kobe impersonation and came up and came off the back rim.
You're
You
like, nah.
know, some say you pass in that situation.
Mm-hmm.
Listen,
If you feel
five,
any,
yeah, 5 seconds ago, I brought you all the way here.
throw that motherfucker
I'll
up. That's
throw,
what I'm talking about.
yo,
Pass
Carlton
me the
Banks
ball.
that shit.
I never like I bought you. Like you said, you bought me. I bought you here. Shit, I'm taking you out. That's it. Damn right. But nah, for real, like you said, shout out to the Stanford women's team. Lexi Hall, she did her thing. She's stupid. Kiana Williams, you got some future WNBA stars on this team. They gonna ball up when they get there. Haley Jones. I mean, just the team is talented. It was kind of another snooze fest. So like once the second half, you just like, all right, this shit is done.
Yeah,
But the women put on as they always do, man. We gonna start hitting this hard because these girls, you gotta let these guys know that you got girls out there that 25 years later, you know, shout out to the WNBA, they still got game.
yeah, they damn sure do. And McDonald declared for the draft. The draft is, I
Hmm.
believe, next week.
Yep.
So, other stars from the tournament declaring for the draft. Uh, More star power gaining in the WNBA. Um, the highest rated tournament so far in history. So,
Hmm.
the eyes are watching. And speaking of eyes watching, 20 you mentioned 25th year anniversary for the WNBA. Yesterday they released the Rebel Edition, City
Hmm.
Edition jerseys.
Fire.
I mean, almost. I can't. I'm not even say almost. Every one of those
Every one of them.
every one of them are fire.
Hmm.
Um, I mean, Nike took their time. They did these ladies justice. I mean, these jerseys are nice.
Oh, for real, man. Definitely, like I told you before, I'm getting that Liberty one. I already got the 25 years WNBA shirt ready. We're rocking them. I'm getting a Liberty jersey. I don't know. I might get another one, maybe Wilson, maybe. I know I'm getting that Nesco. That's the number one. Definitely getting that. But I
Facts.
don't know. We'll see. I might get the GOAT, Tarazi. We'll see. But like I said, I'm always down to support the women. And that Indiana Fever one. Ooh,
Yes.
whoever whoever thought of that, I like it. I damn genius.
Yeah. Yeah. I've seen one season of Stranger Things. It was pretty decent, but with so many hours in the day, I don't have time to watch every damn thing.
Hmm.
But if you check out that Indiana Fever jersey, it's themed. It's a Stranger Things themed at the red color, the black color.
Hmm.
I mean that is one of the best jerseys I've seen in a long time.
For real.
I like the Skies jersey. Their their the skyline and their color scheme is on point. The Sparks I like. The Connecticut Sun it is something that I think it's like Cusick or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, uh, I'm telling you, those jerseys are fire. Better than
Hmm.
what the Red Sox put out.
That's trash. I mean, ATR like the smooth color they put on that. The Chi Town one when it kind of got like it's like a nice, it's like a zigzag kind of thing, like some old freaking background that you saw in the '90s that you had to take a picture that you did not have a chance to say
Hmm.
no, I don't want to take this pic, that kind of thing. But yeah, that Fever one, like I said, I like the Liberty one because it says equality across the front.
Hmm.
Um, Phoenix one is kind of dope too. I mean, with
Yes.
the orange X for the sun. I mean, that was kind of for the hot. The Aces. It,
Yes.
ooh, it kind of it reminds me of the Toronto one. The
Yeah, it
Drake
does.
version, the owl, whatever the hell you call it, his shit. But that's what it reminds me of. That's pretty good. But Nike definitely did the ladies justice. I like this better than having, I don't mind having some things maybe on the side, but some kind of sponsor. But they come on, that was a little bit too much for me.
Yeah. I'm a huge favorite of these jerseys, man. Once they out for production, I'll see if I can pick up a couple, man, because
Hmm.
they're real nice.
Absolutely.
Uh, speaking of city edition jerseys, we had the Knicks and the Nets Monday night. We whipping your ass in these Basquiat jerseys.
Shut
You
your ass.
know,
We ain't whip nobody. Come motherfuckers one by one again, man. We a star away. We another score away from winning that goddamn game again. I mean, again, Julius Randle is he's getting gassed. I mean, you can see it. And shut up. I don't hear you both. Oh, he's a Thibodeau this. No, hell no. I mean, he's injured. Hey, but he's keeping on, keeping on. He's playing. He's playing hard, trying to lead the team. RJ is looking good. Past 3 games, he is lighting it up for I think 58 from three, 80 something percent from the line. I mean, the future is there for this team. I'm happy. Like I said, even we don't make the playoffs, I'm still okay. It was progression. Hopefully somebody will see that, like a DeRozan, or maybe come out of nowhere. I still am gonna hold on to my prediction that we make the playoffs. But the Nets, like I said, we just all they need is one really, because they have such a deep team that you can, you'll be KD, take a day off, take a night off. James, heal up. Kyrie doing his thing. I swear that dude is, if not one of the best guys, breaking you down on the dribble and still getting the shot off. It's amazing, man. I've seen a lot of Kyrie. I can honestly say, which was maybe since the Cleveland, finals when they won it, this is the best basketball I've seen him play. Like it seems like his head is in the game when he's every time he hits that floor, he's doing this thing. I don't remember seeing him have an off night, which is crazy. But yeah, when he's on, there's nothing you really can do. And the Nets are playing well. Blake Griffin, LaMarcus Aldridge, the guys, they don't have to do that much. They give you 8 to 10 points. There you go. You know what you're going to get from KD, 20 games, 20 points a game. Harden, triple double. Kyrie, you know he's dropping plus 20. Now it's just everybody. Joe Harris, you know what you're going to get. Look at that. What? That's 80 something points right there. Let those other dudes do the work. Let your bench come in. Jeff Green doing his thing. Claxton, you have got a really deep team, man. I
for that. You left speechless. We're leaving kids
I,
going home crying.
I,
We the bad guys,
yo,
man. We are the bad guys. I hate that team.
yo, that was which was. Come on, I mean, I damn shit. Yeah, that was sniffling. It's boogers in the nose or something. Damn, you all the bad guys. Now we all gonna see you. Now you know how it feels to be the bad guy, Leon. You're not you're not the chaser. You're the one being chased. You're not the hunter. You're the hunted.
Yeah, yeah, and you know what? This is what I've always been waiting for. This is what what we strive to be fans of.
Hmm.
But you mentioned the Knicks. They're in the seventh spot now. We're in another close game to the Celtics. Uh, do you see this team like running out of gas, or you say they'll hold on to that spot? Do you see somebody like Washington making a big jump, or uh, do you see Tibbs and Randall and Rose hold on to that spot and get in the play-in tournament?
As a fan, fuck the playing tournament. Get that damn last spot. You don't even got to do it. But I can see them slipping. Like you can see it. It's the depth is not there. Alfred Payton, he ain't gonna get it done. The guard play is really starting to show. Randall, he's hurt. He's playing hurt. I understand he's tired, but I think it's more the injury, if anything. Fatigue. I don't think it's too much, but you can see he's dragging ass though. But just look at the team. Bullock, he can get you so much, but he's too inconsistent. Once again, I'll go back to Peyton. Anyway, Derrick Rose, he'll get you your 12 points. I'm trying to just go down the roster quickly. He's inconsistent. He's good and consistent though. We don't have Mitchell Robinson. He's going to be big. Now we got to lean on Taj Gibson. Well, he's 35. How much he only can give you so much. Maybe John Henson will come in there and get you some toughness. We need rebounder.
Toughness. You do.
Let's let. Oh God, good Lord,
You
we
do.
have been out of just offensive rebounds. The second chance shots, just 20-2. The Nets did it too. Boston did it. This is crazy. That's why I kind of like the John Henson UNC bias to the side. Maybe he can bring some kind of toughness in there. Can we bring Larry Sanders back? You think weed's legal now? So can we get him in here? I mean, that dude was a rebounding machine. Just get somebody. But yeah, it's gonna hurt having Mitch out. We have Noel, but it's gonna come down to the scoring. Who can put the ball in the basket at the end of games? RJ, he doesn't get to. I know the whole Anthony Edwards. I know he was gonna miss it, blah blah blah. But you got to give RJ some shots maybe at the end because Randall, what's going to him. Derrick Rose, he's a big shot taker and maker. We've seen it against Washington when he had that damn right I made it face. But yeah, the guard play is going to be huge, and if we can't get good guard play, we're toast, man. Oh shit, we playing Memphis. Ja Murray gonna kick our ass.
you know, you also mentioned, you know, RJ and Zion. So,
Hmm.
you know, we know you were a big uh, RJ fan
Hmm.
before with the Knicks tank for Zion, that whole nonsense. Yeah, imagine that. The Knicks couldn't tank right, the Jets couldn't tank right. You know, Trevor Lawrence, Zach Wilson.
That guy coming. This shit better age well because I can't take no more hits. Zach God coming. He gotta. I was, and we can flip it to football for a little bit. I was high on Zach Wilson, but like I said, it just sucks. I didn't want to see Sam go because of the fact of us going through another quarterback. You see a lot of teams like the Mahomes, even you had Stafford for a long time. You had the guy back there that was going to give you production. Even Goff, he's not shitty per se. I mean, hey, the dude
Yeah,
did make it to a Super Bowl.
he
You
did.
gotta be a
You,
game manager.
yeah, you can't take that from him.
Nah, you can't do that. But then again, it kind of hurts because you're just like, damn, Sam, like he had it, he didn't have help. I understand footwork, blah blah blah, but the coaching also didn't help him. I see the time to move on. Wilson, I think the passes he can make. He got the arm strength. Seems like a good kid that can lead an offense. Just build around him and build smart, like you didn't do for Sam. Like you can't get it wrong again. They get it wrong. I'll be in the same thing, seeing y'all in the chat, and I gotta hear this bullshit every damn day. Um, but it's all right though. We'll see. But yeah, the tank and shit. But I was big on RJ though. Like I just felt that RJ is a better all around player. And plus his body of work might last longer in the league than Zion. And I've always felt that it's not going to change. And I love Zion to death. Love the two at Duke, and they were quite the show. Just watching those two just go to work. But we'll see. We'll see down the line. And plus, how RJ really does get disrespected when it comes to that rookie class. Like he wasn't one of the top guys, and it's crazy. And I'm hoping you can see that he's using it as fuel though, because
Yeah.
his his game is starting to evolve.
Hmm.
He's a good playmaker. I really wish Tibbs would give him the ball more. Like he's still giving Randall to get it up the court. Peyton and his one-sided. It's just he sees Randall. That's it. I'm dead serious. If you watch Nick game, that's all he sees is Randall. I don't know
Yeah.
what
Tunnel
Randall
vision, bro.
vision. Nah, he got Randall vision. Because that shit's terrible. But yeah, I want to see RJ. Let the offense run through RJ. I really want to see what he can do because that Duke he was their top playmaker, and usually if you're a good playmaker in college, it carries over. That
Hmm.
means your vision is there. You see things on the court nobody else sees, and it's big on him and making open shots. If he makes his open shots, he'll be a 24, 25 a game guy. Easy. Because he gets a lot of open looks. And he's not scared to get to the rim. And as I talk, I see Alfred Payton with the ball.
It's funny because watching that Nick Net game, RJ his tough shots.
Mm-hmm.
He hit his open threes. I mean, the progression from last season to this season, you can
Mm-hmm.
see it. You hope to go to his third season. You get some more offensive firepower around him that
Mm-hmm.
could elevate his game as well. But Zion in the beginning of the season, I didn't think they said he would be a top 20 player in the league.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see that coming. I can say right now I was dead wrong.
Oh, he's gonna be a top guy. I mean, the dude, he's gonna be a
I
20
knew
and 10
he
guy.
I knew he'd be a top guy. I didn't think he'd
Mhm.
be a top 20 in the league guy.
Oh, I mean, the kid is a freaking monster, man. His rebounding skills, his shot is better than a lot of people expected. It's just because when you see an ugly form, man, it does throw you off because we're so used to, the Devin Book. Well, let's go back. We're so used to the Reggie Millers, the Ray Allen, because how they had those pure. Well, Reggie's was kind of ugly. So let's go to no, that wasn't biased. It was ugly. Let's be real. Like Ray Allen's, he had like a pure form, like the Michael Jordan. You don't when you see an ugly ass form, you just like, ugh, the fuck how the hell is this going to translate? LaMelo Ball. I mean, ugly ass, just form. Lonzo, ugly form, but you can learn. You can learn how to knock him down. It gets better. And Zion has the little set where he has it low, so you're thinking, oh, I don't know how that's gonna go, but the kid is putting in work, man. I just hope New Orleans don't really leave him out there, up shit's creek without a paddle.
Yeah, I think they're going to form a trio out there with Lonzo and Ingram and really get the ground running. They're
Mm-hmm.
2 games back of the 10th seed themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So Ingram is out. Zion, in and out of the lineup. The Pelicans are at their best, obviously, when all three are playing. But
Mm-hmm.
Zion, obviously, with last year in the bubble and him missing the final 6 games, him being on the court is imperative
Mm-hmm.
to the Pelicans' success. And knowing that Western Conference, they get a chance for that play-in tournament. I mean, hell, anything is possible.
Oh, for real.
Uh, you think the scouting report's finally out on quickly?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, you know what he's going to do? He's going to try to work off screens a little bit more and try to get you up in the air so he can, get to the line. We know he's a great free throw shooter, but it just the rookie, that rookie wall kind of hits, at some point, and where they figure out like, okay, this is what he's gonna do. Now it's up to him to get beyond that wall and become the player we know he can be. And we know he can shoot. He has a nice little floater. He does it every time he gets in the lane. um, but yeah, I think they figured him out a little bit. Now I think you got to give the Steph Curry treatment. Just get him off screens,
Yeah,
get him up there, boom, screen, get him those open looks. He misses. If open, I'd rather you miss an open shot than take a contested one. Um, but yeah, we just need something else. Alec Burks has been what I expected. Great veteran leadership off the bench. He can score. Bullock, I mean, he's okay defensively. He has his games, but we need another scorer. I don't know. I understand we got to build this team. I love how they're doing it. It's a start. I'm glad they didn't really make a drastic move, but you gotta maybe I think DeRozan would really help, especially in RJ because they would. I can see a lot of DeRozan and RJ, just RJ being a better 3-point shooter than DeRozan.
hmm
But you can learn with somebody like him, stick him at the three, RJ at the two, and figure it out from there. But what's really gonna get me is what they're gonna do with Obi because the game against the Pistons, really good. He had 9 points, but it was an effective nine. Like he really was all around the floor, wasn't taking threes, he was taking it to the rim. What are you going to do with him? Is this going to be another wasted draft pick, or are you actually going to let that kid shine? But he's good. I mean, you don't become a top 10 pick if trash. You obviously you're
Hashim
good at.
Thabit.
Oh Lord Jesus, whoo, James Harden, DeMar DeRozan, yes, Steph Curry.
Mm.
Oh Lord, that still hurts. Not me, well, not that because he was
Yeah,
trash, but Jordan Hill, man, God, what the why? What not no big. What was the last successful big man to come out? Channing Front? No, no, he was
he,
decent. He was
he
a good. He
was.
was a good shooter. But again, guard play Arizona, yes. Bibby, Terry, yes. Okay, Stoudemire, absolutely. Power forwards, hell no. Uh, hell no. Guard play, guard play, guard play, guard play. That's what I want to see. I don't want nothing else but a good guard. I want a powerful. I don't want nothing with a forward in it.
My man came in with the Marv Albert. Yes. Just,
Yeah, man, it's wild, man. I miss having a decent guard. Even Derek Harper. I mean, Charlie Ward, John Starks, and his inconsistent at still. Yes, we had at my man Allen. You know me. You know I love me some Allen Houston.
yeah.
Even Allen Houston. I mean, he could light you up with just jumpers. That's all he needed. Latrell Sprewell. We had good guard play. If you look at every successful Knick team, Walt Clyde Frazier, you had a guard in the '80s. Mark Jackson, Trent Tucker. Eh, Good lord! Like what? What is the deal? What do you not understand about good guard play? Yes, I like Derrick Rose, absolutely, but he's a more of a mentor type that can get you like 6 man numbers. He's not a starter. We don't
No.
want his knees to blow up on us.
Oh
We
hell no.
gonna need him at some point, but we need somebody that can come in there and get us a bucket. It just a late bucket. Not Randall. He's good. Pretty much first. Let's see, 38 minutes, 39. Once you start creeping there a little bit at the end, you're going, oh boy. It's been a lot of times where I'm just like, all right, don't give him the ball. Give a guard the ball. Let somebody else do some work. Let RJ get there because he can get through the lane and possibly draw some contact. But it
Right.
just can't be Randall all the time because they're going to see that and they're going to start collapsing. Like you're playing a tough team like Memphis. Their defense, what are they going to do? Randall? All right. Boom. Let's get Valsu Eunice on him. Bang him around a little bit. You need somebody
Mhm.
else to step up. But that's Nick world right there.
Yeah. You mentioned good guard play, and we're seeing it out in Phoenix. And
Oh.
and Chris Paul quietly, the Phoenix Suns, they won their last 7 of 8,
hmm
and creeping pretty close to that top spot out west. Uh, so we had a graphic that was shown in the group that Chris Paul increases the winning percentage substantially of every team he goes to. Obviously drafted by the Hornets, the Clippers, the Thunder last year, and Rockets, and this season the Suns. You know, we had some discussions on previous shows about Chris Paul and where you might rank him. Uh, you know, is he a top five, top three point guard all time? Because I think he's probably the greatest leader, probably
hmm
next to LeBron.
hmm
But the assist numbers show, his intangibles show, he does a lot of antics on the court, but he is one of the brightest players, uh, head of a players association.
hmm
The only thing he's missing is a ring.
Yep. That's it. I don't think he's gonna get it with Phoenix, but I'm sorry. I love Chris Paul to death. Favorite point guard. But mm-mm, mm-mm. But it's just he. If you look at him honestly, he can be like the greatest regular season point guard. It just starts to fall flat in the playoffs. I never understood it. It's always either whether it's injury or it's not even inconsistent play. He always gets hurt at the wrong times. But damn man, he just his combination of efficient shooting, never was a slouch on defense. He can lock you down. Always wanted. I was hoping the Knicks got him. I really did. Because he would have done wonders. But yeah, like he got to be in the conversation for top five. I know. I mean, point guard, point guard. Now, I'm not
Right.
bringing anybody else in there. Point guard
Yeah.
wise, he got to be up there. Even top three, he's sneaking in. I mean, he by the time he's done, he's top three. I mean, he's Isaiah Thomas. He's like exactly how Isaiah Thomas was. Tough, you know, didn't back down, had his antics about him, but you had to respect it. Big shot taker, big shot maker, point god, mid range god. I mean, what he what doesn't he do on the damn floor? Look at the percentages from every team he's going to with the losing record, as we showed in the group.
Yep.
Just
Yeah, I mean, it's outstanding, and his ability to influence other players
Hmm.
and make them better is quite outstanding. I mean, you're not going to change Harden. I think that was a bad pairing.
Hmm.
But you've seen the best days of Griffin and DeAndre Jordan, who right now, actually, thank God, DeAndre Jordan is out of the rotation. My man has 4 straight games DNP, so I think we're
my,
finally on the right direction.
my man is happy. He's
Well, yeah, but I know we're gonna need him for the playoffs,
oh,
facing
absolutely.
Embiid and whatnot. But
Oh yeah, for sure.
like I said, unless I see a Jordan the better. But you know, you look at what he did again in
Hmm.
OKC, uh, Gilgeous Alexander, Dennis Schroeder, and he got
Hmm.
himself a deal. And this year, elevating Devin Booker's game. And Devin Booker's a bona fide scorer.
Hmm.
So there's a few people we can thank for Devin Booker's elevation. Joakim Noah and Chris Paul. Send the double
Oh,
teams and work in the mid range.
word. Don't forget Paul George too. Shout
Man,
out to PG.
yeah, I mean, we're waiting for Paul George to finally show up. But
For real,
last
man.
night was a nice wake up call. You know, remind people who he is. Because
Hmm.
once he's not complaining to the officials and crying for foul calls and crying for respect, he's probably
Hmm.
all right. But
Facts. but but yeah, definitely going back to Chris Paul. Let me give you a little bit of his numbers. He's first time. See, we're gonna hit you with a little bit of statistics. We're gonna hit you with a little bit of you know that stuff that I don't like to really talk about. He's first all time among point guards in box plus minus, win shares per 48 minutes, and playoff box plus minutes. He trails only Magic Johnson and Jerry West among point guards and playoff win shares per 48 minutes. Now that's elite, people. We don't just throw out elite there. When you in there with Magic Johnson and logo, you got to be elite. And just he's the classic definition of a point guard to me. I mean, he's somebody I want on a team. That's one of my favorite positions. Not centers usually, but I miss that traditional back to the basket kind of guy. So I like Embiid so much if he does because he does it. Joker does it a little bit, but I wish he would do it more because he's smooth down there. You can't stop him. But when it comes to Chris Paul, pick and roll game, he knows exactly what to do because a lot of players these days, pick and roll is just so non existent. They have no clue how to defend it, what the hell to do with it. You
mhm.
can run it 99 out of 100 times and you will score 2 points.
Yeah,
um,
ask Carl Malone.
yeah. Hey, man, you don't get to number, what was he at?
I think
Three?
it's 3 here.
You don't get up there, him and Stockton, man. You don't get there without being able to knock that mid. Well, I know you hate that guy, but
I
it's
know.
about mid-range God, man. That dude had a elbow, that elbow jumper. That shit was coming. What? Man, that dude elbows.
Yeah, yeah. Chris Paul, Phoenix top spot, pretty close. You think Phoenix can overtake Utah for the top spot out west?
No, Utah is really Utah is so good, man. They are playing on another level, and their shooting is out this world. I
Yeah.
mean, I didn't expect it. If you came to me and Utah was gonna be the top team in the West, I'll call you a damn lie. And I would have laughed in your face. I would have said, yeah, whatever, for a fifth seed, whatever. But they have between Rudy, Mitchell, Ingles, Clarkson, Conley. He's showing that he's still. Shout out to Mike Conley, man, because he finally. I want to see him. It would have been nice to see him just get picked, just to get picked, not just be a replacement because he really did deserve it for the past few
Mhm.
years. He's just so quiet. He's a great leader, shooter. He still can shoot. He's another one. Can't run away from DNA. That's what all that skills on the floor. But yeah, Utah, I can't see it because they're really good, man. I kind of want to see them make a run. It would
Mhm.
be nice. But their defense too. They're another team that plays really good defense, play good on ball defense, team defense. You hardly see anybody out of position. And Utah, yeah, I can't see Phoenix doing. I do want to Phoenix definitely. I want to see what they're going to do in the playoffs because I want to see Chris Paul. kind of give it to somebody and finally get there. But let's be honest, you got to go through LA. One of the LA teams you got to go through. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, the way the Lakers are setting up now, without AD and without LeBron, they might be
Mm-hmm.
poking around that 5, 6 spot. So really, you don't want to be in that 4, 5 position if you
Mm-hmm.
want to face LeBron and those boys. But you know, you're right. I don't see Phoenix taking over that top spot. But the way they've gone about their season, kind of under the radar, but
Yeah.
when they put in the off-season work and
Mm-hmm.
carrying the success they have from the bubble, Monty Williams, shout out to him as well. You know, it's the value of the sun. A couple years ago, 19 wins, and now they're right in the thick of things for title contention.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Another guard I wanted to bring up was the one you're playing right now, John Morant.
My guy.
Uh, Grizzlies, I think, are in that like ninth, eighth or ninth spot.
Mm-hmm.
I think I had them playing in the playing game. Grizzlies, one of the most dangerous teams remaining. They got Kyle Anderson, slow mo.
Slow mo.
Grayson Allen dropped a 30-piece this week. I'm shocked. Tyus Jones and those boys, but John, his high flying ability, number 2 pick,
Mm-hmm.
you know, pro- proved any doubters wrong, or and playing well. You suffered a really nasty injury before.
Mm-hmm.
Nice to see he came back strong. What's your feelings on John Morant?
That guy's amazing, man. That he does everything on the floor. With his jumper's a little bit better. I don't want him to get into the mode of using his athletic ability, like Derrick Rose, because that can really hurt you in the end, especially with the playoffs. You got to be able to knock down your shots. I know you got it in his young legs, but I think kids to learn that mid-range game at a young age, so you can prolong your career. Because in the playoffs, you're going to get banged around. I don't know how LeBron's done it for so long. It's crazy to keep him in tip-top shape, but like you said, he's a high flyer. We saw the Blake Griffins in the world. He's a high flyer, but it didn't end well. But Ja, he's so good at just getting his teammates involved as well as taking over a game when he has to. I really hope they get 3J back, you know, at a nice form in a nice form. Like get him into the because if they can get him back and get into the playoffs, they're gonna be a team that'll give you trouble because they're another team that can shoot. Grayson Allen, he can shoot. Dylan Brooks, he can shoot. Slow mo can knock a few down. Valanciunas, he has a nice little mid range, but he's more of a back to the basket guy. Brandon Clark, I'm shooting, singing his praises. That's another one. These Canada boys, man, these Toronto boys ain't playing. But yeah, Brandon Clark is another one that can get you. Man, this team is talented. This team is really talented and fun to watch. It's not fun to watch right now, but Tyus Jones is another shooter. Those Duke they don't produce all scrubs now. Um, Xavier Tillman, I like my guy Justice Winslow on the squad. I
Justice
mean,
Winslow, he's still playing
he's
because
still playing.
he's never on a damn court.
He never on the court though.
Never on the court.
He giving those damn Gatorade. Here you go. Here you go, sir. No, I'm just kidding. Um, but yeah, they got a talented enough team to maybe upset somebody. But yeah, 3J is gonna be big. You get 3J back, you get your shot blocker. He's another one. You can't run away from the DNA. He can shoot just like his dad, Jaron. Um, but yeah, I like Memphis to they can get that spot and keep it, man. I want to see them. I just want to see how far they can go as a young team. I just like to see the young teams get a run and give a elder team some trouble, just to
Yeah,
say, okay, we're here, and then
exactly,
that's how you do it.
exactly. Uh,
Okay,
so
okay, Rose.
ooh,
Okay.
so this season it's kind of weird. So last week, Knicks played Detroit. They
Mm-hmm.
blew them out by 40. Toronto's lost what, like damn near 17,
Oh God.
18. You mentioned Toronto boys don't play. Toronto team isn't playing.
Mm-mm.
Uh, the Warriors lose by damn near 50 the other night. We, we've seen 4 or 5 blowout wins in the past week. Usually, you don't get that many in a
Mm-hmm.
year, but we've seen blowout games quite often this year due to the condensed schedule and injuries. You know, do you think the league will keep a 72 game season and how do you think they can combat the number of blowouts uh, they have here?
Hell no. As soon as they get that 82 game schedule, yup, okay, yeah, you damn right you playing 82 games. This must be crazy. Yeah, 10 game break, that's more than enough. But yeah, I can see them going back to 82, and there's nothing you really can do about it, man. I mean, players get injured. It's just gonna happen. There's nothing you really can do to combat it. Just hope for the best. Like the Nets, it kind of pissed me off. As a fantasy owner, Kevin Durant, that really just kind of, I'm still struggling to stay in there. I think I got like what, a week left. Um,
Yeah,
yeah, I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do. I'm just not trying to get last. But yeah, with KD going down, kind of hurt me. And yo ass taking Povaletsky is what his name is.
no, no, I got Maladone.
Oh, you got
Felipe
Maladon. You
Felipe
a bitch.
has Pokazevsky. I
Yeah.
call him Professor Frink.
Oh, okay, I like that. You a bitch, Felipe. You a bitch too. Um, no, but yeah, smart pickups. Got him other leagues though, but yeah, the injuries just killed me this year, man. That I've never been bit like this. I'm like, yes, got this. Okay, I'm going to the playoffs, and I'm like, oh my god, what the hell am I supposed to do with these injuries? Man, I had to rely on Saban Lee. Like, what, what is going on? But hey, I tried, man through it, still playing to the end. But yeah, they're going back to 82. But injuries, it's a wait and see approach. Cause look at 3J. Look how long he was thinking he was coming back, like beginning of the season. Oh yeah, he'll be back in like 2 weeks. We are in April now,
Yeah,
almost playoff time, and nothing. But yeah, it's nothing you really can do about that, man. It's really not.
yeah. I mean, I like the idea of 72 games.
Yeah, me too.
I thought 82 was too damn long,
Hmm.
but you know, like you say, it's a money grab. There's no way you can turn down the TV deal and the revenue sharing. And come to find out, the NBA is looking to play at full capacity arenas next season.
Hmm.
So yeah, there's no way they're going to turn down 10 extra games. You know, Texas Rangers opening day, full house.
Packed house. I'm like, those motherfuckers. Wow. They don't
Yeah,
give a fuck.
hot breath in your face. It's just no mask. Just do as you please. Man, you guys are that's a whole other story that you can catch Monday nights, Donk City, over in baseball life. Henry Maldonado Jr., Vince Mercandetti, Yankees getting whipped today by the Rays, so I'm pretty sure they'll be they got whipped today by the Rays. So
Vincent losing to the Rays just don't mix, man. Cause we about to bring that gun smoke. Cause these motherfuckers playing like shit. I'm watching the game and I'm going, who the hell is pitching like that? I mean, that shit was bad, man.
it was
I mean,
Cuba today.
oh shit. Yeah,
You know,
like
Aaron Hicks looking at 3 strikes.
he had a home run now.
He did, but
He's on my bench.
uh, but yeah, those guys are gonna be on it on Monday nights.
Max.
But yeah, I don't see them moving off uh, of 82.
Hell no.
And you're right. I guess as far as the injuries, the fact they started so soon, right after
Yeah.
uh, the completion, the Lakers title, I don't think it helped because you've seen a lot of hamstring injuries,
Mm-hmm.
and as you can see, hamstring injuries, it's a, like you say, wait and see approach.
Mm-hmm.
Durant was originally supposed to be like 2 3 games. It turned
Mm-hmm.
into 2 damn months.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
But
mean, so bad. And we said it before the season started. We worry about injuries, and I said absolutely. You started basically right after the damn playoffs. What the hell? You running them like fuck. Never mind. I'm gonna go there. But, not gonna go there. Let's
Yeah.
reverse course right quick.
Yeah.
But yeah, you just knew stuff like that was gonna happen. It sucks because you want these guys totally healthy for the playoffs. You know, granted, the Nets, hated team, but I don't want to see anybody go down to ruin a run or rob us of a great, but I want to see them in the Bucks kind of go at it. I want to see the top teams to see where they are. Just like with the Lakers, man. Who the hell gonna watch a Lakers series of AD goes down, LeBron goes down? Who the hell want to see THC? I mean, excuse me, THT in the damn lineup so damn much, going with Andre Toe Drummond, with Alex Caruso, Goat, whatever the hell they call him. And yeah, no, hell no, hell no. But hey, what I say called THC?
Yeah, see,
Whatever.
you got them tweeds on your mind, man. It's a Friday. You saw them tweeds.
but but look at it like this: the Clippers could take over. I mean, listen, they ain't complaining. You got
Yeah.
playoff Rondo. You got PG, regular season PG. I can't call it. He not getting that. I ain't calling playoff P yet. You ain't getting it yet until we see something in the playoffs. Zubac, Kawhi ramming on people. I mean, even when he makes like an exciting dunk, it's just so awkward and so vanilla. It's funny. He's looking at his hand. Dan, you did the laugh kind of perfectly. That's how I imagine him laughing in the freaking. You can't stop me. Hardy hard hard. He probably does laugh like that off camera. But nah, but that dude is. Damn, he was a perfect Nick.
Yeah, he ain't leaving LA. I think he
Hell
said
no.
that already.
Yeah, he ain't leaving.
That's a
He ain't
damn
crazy.
shame. Yeah,
Yeah,
he be crazy.
but yeah, all right. The Clippers obviously in the win a ring. I just want to see somebody with equal firepower to go against the Nets. Like the Clippers would actually,
Yeah.
man, imagine that. Oh my God, Blake Griffin, Blake Griffin, DeAndre Jordan, going against the team they freaking couldn't win a chip with, Lob City, elderly
Yeah.
edition. That would be fucking awesome. That would be awesome. Um,
Yeah, man. You're right. I want to see these teams at full strength. I want to win this title at full strength. Hardened out for the next 10 days. But uh, looking at the roster, and I'm real excited about what I've seen from Alize Johnson. You had J.R. Smith, Team Henny. We got we got Alize.
God, let's say, shit, people still drink that.
Oh, I damn sure trash. But
Oh man.
I like what I'm seeing from him, man.
Oh, for
He's
real.
showing some energy, real high basketball IQ, rebounds, cuts
He's a
well.
machine.
He's done some good things, and I know he's on a second 10-day contract. Uh, they might sign him for the rest of the season, but
It
yeah,
better.
I want to see these these three finally get on the court for the last maybe 10 to 15 games and see what we got. Ride that momentum in there and just you know clean house because like I said before, I got receipts. I got a list of names.
Oh man.
I want to make sure I got my day off for the parade. I can
Yo.
take pictures, send them in the group. People know.
This guy is wilding. Yeah, but yeah, I like Alizé. I didn't even know who the hell he was. All I heard was Alizé Johnson with another rebound. I'm like, what the fuck? Who the hell Alizé? Excuse me. Williamsport, PA. Little home of the Little League Baseball Championship or LLW, whatever the fuck you want to call that shit. Um, but yeah, Steve Nash thought. Hey, he said he thinks he's a player that can help us, and damn sure doing it. Man, can we go to the G League and get some players? I mean, damn, what you call him? Gary Payton's son.
Oh, the
Uh,
mitten.
I was in tears when I saw that. Dude said the mitten. I was like, yo, I like that name. I'm about to tweet him that. I'm like, yo, call yourself the mitten, son. This shit's fire. I mean, Isaiah Todd. I mean, you got Jalen Green. I think he was a top pick.
Hmm.
I mean, Dasher Nix, Jeremy Lin. You got all these guards down here. Ray John Tucker. Let somebody ball out, man. You got Henry up. Well, we had Henry Ellison, but we wasn't using him. We don't need no more power forwards. Kevin Porter. I mean, I would have traded for him. He was young.
Yeah.
Come on. Just
He
smack him around a little bit. Maybe he'll get his. He's been
it,
doing well.
yeah, he's been blowing out.
Yeah. I mean, Jalen Adams. I mean, just what the fuck, man? Can we get somebody?
I don't know, man. Yeah,
Bullshit.
looking for jobs. We got
Something.
Paul Pierce looking for jobs. So you know,
hey, hey, he said he was fine. I was looking at his story when he's like, hey, it is what it is. But you know,
yeah. All right. So Paul Pierce, as far as Paul Pierce is concerned, I,
like 10 minutes. But
I think that guy was just a moron. Oh,
there we go. I got it.
okay. Yeah. Listen, you're employed by Disney. You got ass in the background. And it's not like someone videotaped you. You did it yourself.
Yes. What the fuck you think was gonna happen, guy? Like what? He was living in his glory. I mean,
Yeah. Listen, if he got fired for incompetence,
that's fine
that's fine.
because
But
we know.
we know you give shitty ass takes. But to be fired for doing something in your house, which I actually don't think is wrong, it's just a bad look. But
Mhm.
you're employed by Disney. You got to be smarter than that. But a man is saying he might be picked up by Barstool. He got porn sites offering him money.
Damn.
As long as he doesn't have to give any more game analysis or you know player picks, you know, do your thing. Do your thing, Paul.
Thanks.
I, I know I shit on him, but I don't want to see a man lose his job over some
But over that
ass in the background.
losing his job over that body, yada 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 yada. Yeah, man. See what I get you. See. Once again, it comes back to Belle Biv DeVoe. Never trust a big button to smile. That girl is poison because that shit cost you your damn job. Oh, yeah, it was terrible, terrible.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Now you know. Oh man, these motherfuckers is wilding with these chicks. Like, yeah, yeah. See, this is the social media, man. Some things you gotta cut it out.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, speaking of which, yeah, you mentioned chicks and NBA players. So last week, you remember the Malik Beasley lost
Hmm.
to Pippen. So
Oh
Beasley left his baby mama for loss to Pippen, and yeah, just still have to pay child support and whatnot. Now lost to Pippen left his ass.
yeah. Wait, how old is she?
I don't know.
Cause I'm just trying to figure. Cause they said talk about like
She's
a
old.
good. Okay, but yeah,
Oh
cause
no,
he's
she's
like
old.
okay, cause he was like half hurt. She's
Yeah,
half like more than half his age, something like that. I'm like,
yeah, yeah.
wow.
She's a cougar for sure.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean,
But
sensation.
well, my man left his wife and kid, and what?
Now you get left like what, dude? You started off the year on the wrong foot. Especially
Yeah,
you got off easy. Usually you just stay in the background, go ball out, but now you just damn. They can't get nothing right over there in the Twin Cities, man.
no,
Motherfucker, this is wild.
no. But yeah, so he's left holding the bag there, and that's that. So, uh, also last week you had I guess the trailer for Space Jam 2.
Yeah, I saw that. It was decent. I mean,
Yeah,
I mean, I will say this: I am big on the original on certain things. When I grew, stuff I grew up on, I don't like to be. I'm one of those people. I don't like it to be touched because then I feel like it ruins part of my childhood. But then I get it because you were trying to make a new legacy. But maybe I'll let Blake watch it because he likes LeBron, wears sneakers, blah blah blah. But yeah, maybe I'll watch it with him. Maybe I'll fall asleep and he watches it. But yeah, it was cool for what it was. I mean, I like the whole tribute at the end when him and Wade when Lola Bunny when she goes like this and he's
yeah,
dunking the ball. That was pretty cool. A little nostalgia. It's crazy because nostalgia is like what 5 years ago. I mean, pretty much to that. But yeah, I mean, it seems cool. I mean,
Yeah, you've seen Coming to America too. There's
Hmm.
some nostalgia there. Uh, having movies come out like 25, 30 years later, I get the new generation.
Yeah,
I'll give it a look because I mean, what am I going to do? I watched the first one. I might as well. I have to watch the second one.
exactly. Just see what they can do, or either they're gonna f it up or they just keep it neutral.
Exactly. So I'm going to ask you this: we had the Monstars, and now we got the Goon Squad. Monstars was Muggsy Bogues, Larry Johnson, Barkley, uh, uh,
Ewing. Hmm.
and Sean Bradley.
Automatic L. And prayers up for Sean Bradley. Automatic L.
Goon Squad:
Okay.
Damian Lillard,
Hmm.
Klay Thompson,
Hmm.
Diana Taurasi, uh, Ninke Ogumukwe
Okay.
from the Sparks,
Okay.
Anthony Davis.
I'm taking the I'm taking the Monstars.
Man, you bugging.
Nah, I ain't bugging. What the?
You crazy.
I ain't bug. Who the hell? Listen, Anthony Davis ain't gonna check Patrick Ewing. You forgot it. Charles Barkley forgot how good he was. Well, and then the guard play. I mean, it'll be kind of even. I think it'll be even. Well, let me think. Hold on. Is that Barkley?
They'll get him in the inside. There's no doubt about that. But
Yeah, but let me see. Uh, damn, this is rough. Hold on. You know, matter of fact, hold on. Let me think. I'm gonna go back to that. Sean Bradley, automatic L. I'm gonna go to. I'm gonna go to. Shit.
how you gonna go get some logo?
Easy. Fuck you, me. I'm saying that. Hey, I mean Barkley within his own.
Yeah,
Both
I mean,
I mean Ewing,
you got some Hall of
Johnson.
Famers in there. You're right.
I,
I can't get over that shooting, man.
I, yeah, the shooting will be real interesting. But hey, they all can shoot free throws though. I mean, you hack and whack. They all can make free throws. Just saying, ain't like it's Shaq there. Ewing was a good free throw shooter. Barkley was a good free throw shooter. I mean, even Sean Bradley. Muggsy Bogues is my only worry. That was pretty much it.
Yeah, and I'm intrigued to see LeBron
Oh, for sure.
on a big screen.
Hmm.
See how that goes. New
He lost to
generation,
Jordan.
yeah, and you saw CP3 with the secret stuff. So
Hmm.
eh, I'll give it a look. I think might be on HBO Max soon. So
Hmm.
make use of my subscription. Get that going.
There you go. Yeah, I gotta make use of my Peacock subscription actually because I signed up for it and I can't even get in. I'm supposed to watch NXT. I'll probably watch that tonight. Actually,
Oh yeah, yeah.
the last stand to deliver. I like that name. It's powerful.
That's a good name. Speaking of which, the Work Shoot Wrestling Podcast, they were on before us tonight. Usually on Thursday nights
Hmm.
over in Wrestling Life. My man Corey Richmond, Jason Brooks. This is also WrestleMania this Sunday. So it's a 2 night event again.
Yes, it is.
Nice. I like the 2 night.
No, absolutely.
I like
It
the 2 night event.
spreads it out a lot. I mean, there's a lot of complaints about it. Blah blah blah. I'm like, even what back in the day with wrestling, you had fillers. I'm not
Yeah.
expecting every single match, but like the main events, the title matches, they gotta be on point. As long as those are on point, everything else, whatever. That's what I get.
Are they having a crowd?
I think a few fans are. I'm pretty sure a few fans are
Yeah.
allowed.
They need
Oh yeah,
the crowd.
yeah. They gotta
Last
have a pop.
year last year was actually really good. It sucked. There
Mhm.
was no
Yeah,
fans.
yeah. For Drew, that's kind
Yeah,
of that's fucked up.
yeah. That pop would have been huge.
Hmm. Yeah, it's gonna be good. It's definitely gonna. I think it's gonna be a good one. Give it a chance. My WWE fandom gonna watch it.
But yeah, check out Corey Richmond, Jason Brooks over on the Wrestling Life Work Shoot Wrestling Podcast. You can also catch them with Anchor, Spotify, Apple, or also on iHeartRadio. So by subscribing to the Life Group Podcast Network,
Do it.
do it. Um, yeah, I know we mentioned Zach Wilson before. You can catch the Audible, Randy Hammond. Matt Bushnell, their last episode, broke down the skill position in the draft,
Hmm.
wide receiver, running back, tight end. Uh, they're all Tuesday nights over in Football Life, 7 p.m. Uh, also, Total Basis Podcast, Felipe Malicio, Sean Flannery, finally catching the first week of the MLB season, covering your fantasy players. Tatis Jr., James Paxton,
That sucked.
really, really, really tough blow.
Hmm. Absolutely. I mean, it was action packed, man. Baseball is back, man. It's what we've been waiting for. Like we've seen some great moments, elbows out. I mean, it's great, man. Can't go wrong with it.
No, no, it's been good stuff. I just wish my team would score some runs, but I think we'll be good once we're at full strength. But it's game 5 of 162.
Yeah,
I'm not sweating anything yet. So
nah, not at all. Not yet.
no, no. But those guys do an excellent job. Like I said, you can catch us on YouTube by subscribing to the Life Group Podcast Network. Also, again, Anchor, Spotify, Apple, or iHeartRadio. Um, I think we're about done here. You got any parting words for our audience? It's been good stuff, man.
Yes, sir. As usual. Thank you everybody for tuning in. You know, catch us if you haven't catch us now. You busy. Make sure you get your asses on the weekend because I know you ain't doing shit. Sit your asses down and listen. Um, I know RP to DMX again. Thank you for all the memories. I mean, I'm gonna bump you for the weekend. Got all albums on deck. Um, About to watch the rest of this freaking Knicks game. Glad to see you in good health, my brother. It's always good to see it. Hope everybody's doing well. Um, Knicks better not lose this game, aka Zach Cummins, Zach Wilson. You better not you better prove me wrong on that Jimmy Clausen shit, because you do look like him. Um, watch the other, Life Group podcast. They put in a lot of work just to do this, especially for free. Come on, support your boys. But yeah, just definitely check all those guys out and send us home.
How to be a player? How's it going down?
Facts.
Till next time, everybody. Ball out.
Well,